Welcome back to the Cryptoworld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, Ethereum is actually testing a very important level on the chart. This is a deciding moment. Definitely make sure you keep watching because in just a moment, I'm going to be revealing that important level and also the next Ethereum price targets if we can break that level. I'll also be covering support levels we need to be paying attention to, my Ethereum strategy, and towards the end of this video, I will be including Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So definitely make sure you're watching all the way to the end so that you're not missing out on any of this valuable information. And just before we jump into it, if all of that sounds good to you, make sure to drop a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Ethereum to US dollar chart on the 4-hour time frame. And as you can see here, first of all, in my Ethereum video yesterday on the channel, I was talking about how we were actually breaking through that first golden pocket when you're looking at the Fibonacci retracement tool from this $3,670 high down to this 2.6k low. And yeah, as you can see here, this golden pocket was coming in at around 3.3k. We did find some resistance along that level in the short term, but of course yesterday, as I mentioned, we broke through that level right into the exact 78.6% Fibonacci level, coming in at around 3,450, and that's currently what Ethereum is testing as resistance right now. But that is not all. When you're zooming out on the chart and actually bringing out the Fibonacci retracement tool from that $4,000 high, what you can see is we're also coming into contact with this main golden pocket, the primary golden pocket that we need to be paying attention to, because it's from swing high to swing low, which is really how you should be using the Fibonacci retracement tool. And so right here, this golden pocket is coming in at roughly around 3.5k, and so far we've come pretty close to that level. So this is definitely the main resistance in the immediate short term that we need to be paying attention to, around 3.5k. So if we can start breaking above 3.5k, really up towards around 3.6k, which is right here, then that would be amazing to see. Obviously, that would be very bullish for Ethereum. And in that case, the next immediate price target to the upside is technically this 78.6% Fibonacci level, coming in at around 3.7k, well, just above 3.7k. Anything above that, honestly, I'll be looking towards the $4,000 high. And another interesting fact about the current price action just here, where we're running into resistance, is the fact that we're running into this huge spike of volume on the VP/VR indicator, which basically means out of all of this visible price range on the chart right now, the majority of volume for Ethereum has been traded in this exact price range just here. So when the price is coming into contact with this range from beneath, then that is actually acting as a resistance. But if we can break above this range just here and flip it into support, obviously that would be amazing to see, because after we get above around 3.6k, which is well and truly above the golden pocket, the volume on the VP/VR indicator drastically drops off all the way up until perhaps $4,000 is the next decent spike to the upside. And by the way, from the current price where we are right now to that $4,000 high, that's still another 16, nearly 17% gain for Ethereum. So definitely some big opportunities moving forward, but it all comes down to whether or not Ethereum is breaking this golden pocket. This is really the deciding factor for Ethereum right now, just in the short term at least, because obviously it remains a possibility for us to potentially see a rejection here. And if that happens, then we have a very strong amount of confluence of support coming in at around 3,150 approximately. And that's simply because all of these levels were previous resistance. For example, the 38.2% Fibonacci level, the 50-day exponential moving average, and also just this horizontal line of resistance, all coming in at around 3,150, but that support really kicks in at around 3.2k. On top of all of that, right now in the RSI, we're seeing the RSI actually start to top out a little bit. Obviously, we haven't confirmed a downtrend like what we have in Bitcoin in the immediate short term. If you watched my Bitcoin update video, I actually zoomed into the 2-hour time frame to take a look, and in the 2-hour time frame, then perhaps you could say we are in a bit more of a downtrend here. But the fact that this is only visible on the really small time frames, when you're just zooming out to the 4-hour time frame, for example, we are not seeing the same sort of downtrend. So this is just the early sign of a potential rejection. And what I mean by that is, if we do not break above the golden pocket pretty soon, probably within the next 1 to 2 days, if we can't get above that golden pocket, then in that case, the RSI on the 4-hour time frame will start heading further to the downside if we cannot get above that golden pocket. And that is where we need to hold above this upwards trending line of support, because as well, it's likely that soon we're going to experience another bearish cross in the 4-hour MACD. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to see a crash or anything. Just taking a look at the last few times we've seen a bearish cross in the 4-hour MACD for Ethereum, it was right here and right here. And looking at the corresponding price action, that was right here, basically in the middle of that small dump to the downside before we saw a nice bounce. And then also just here, pretty much in the middle of that bearish price action, we saw the bearish cross form. So it's important to mention that we have not formed the bearish cross just yet. We're simply just getting closer towards it, and it's going to come a lot faster if we cannot break above the golden pocket within the next 1 to 2 days. But as I just mentioned, for as long as the RSI is remaining in this uptrend, we're still looking really good here for Ethereum, because the last time we saw a lot more bearish price action coming into play, it was when Ethereum was actually breaking below this upwards trending support line in the RSI and confirming it as resistance. That was pretty much a perfect sell signal right there, because obviously at the break of that trend line just there in the RSI, that would have been a perfect short position, but right now we're not seeing the same things. I'm just letting you guys know of the things that we need to be paying attention to in case we do see a rejection here. What are the levels that we need to look out for? And that's pretty much all of the levels that I am paying attention to. And by the way, as for this support line in the RSI, it's currently coming in at around 50 in the RSI, so pretty much at the exact middle of the RSI. But if a lot more buying pressure can come into the Ethereum market and really start pushing Ethereum above $3,500 above that golden pocket, then in that case, that will postpone the bearish cross till later. And in the most perfect bullish scenario, the most bullish scenario possible would be a break above the golden pocket, and then we see a bit of a pullback into the golden pocket and flip it into support. If we could see anything like that play out, obviously that would be very bullish. But as of right now, I'm simply just waiting to see whether we break the golden pocket or get a bit more of a rejection here to enter my next trade. And even if we do see a little bit of a rejection here to the downside, for as long as we're holding above those important support levels, as I mentioned earlier, small pullbacks in the middle of an uptrend are actually great long position entry points. So I'll be keeping my eye out for that, and I will be giving you guys real-time updates over on my Twitter. So definitely make sure you follow me over on my Twitter to stay up to date at all times in the markets. And by the way, the link to my Twitter is in the description down below. And now taking a quick look at the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see here, we saw a very nice pump to the upside just yesterday, around 1 full day after I bought more Ethereum using Bitcoin. So of course, the subscribers on this channel would already know what I'm talking about. But for any new viewers on the channel, pretty much exactly 2 days ago, I let you guys know at basically this exact bottom that I was just about to move some of my Bitcoin into Ethereum, and then I made a follow-up tweet pretty much straight after that video 2 days ago saying that I did move some of my Bitcoin into Ethereum right around here so that I can catch this next move to the upside in Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And of course, that played out very nicely here, and I let you guys know as well over the past few days that I will be paying attention to this exact line of resistance as my first price target for Ethereum and the first level that we will be finding resistance along. And as you can see here, that played out perfectly as well. We found resistance at this exact resistance line coming in at around 0.0718 Bitcoin per Ethereum. So a break above this level just here, which by the way, it looks like we're coming back up to potentially form another test of this level. But anyway, eventually, if we do end up seeing a break above this resistance level, obviously that would be very bullish for Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And in that case, I'll be looking at the golden pocket as our next price target to the upside. And first of all, what's interesting is this line of resistance is coming in pretty close to our 38.2% Fibonacci level. But yeah, looking at the golden pocket, that's coming in at around 0.0746 Bitcoin per Ethereum. So from the current valuation up to that golden pocket, that is around a 4.5% gain to the upside. And keep in mind, that's 4.5% against Bitcoin. So that would mean Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin by 4.5%. But if you've been watching my last few Ethereum update videos over the past couple days on the channel, you would know that I'm actually looking for a move in Ethereum versus Bitcoin similar to one of these previous moves just here. And you can clearly see the type of price structure that Ethereum versus Bitcoin has been forming recently, ever since around the beginning of June, all the way back here. I'll just really quickly recap for the new viewers on the channel. Basically, as we're ending a month and beginning a new month, in the last 3 months in a row, Ethereum has had a very bullish movement at the beginning of each month. And then throughout the rest of the month, we've had a long drawn out bearish movement right into the end of the month. And then as the months change over into the beginning of the next month, we have another bullish push. And then for the rest of that month, we have long drawn out bearish price action, and then another bullish push to the upside in the very beginning of the next month, and then long drawn out bearish price action. And as you can see here, we are potentially just starting the next big bullish push for Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Now, it's important to mention that this type of analysis is a little bit of speculation. It's going off fractals, but it's not necessarily a trading pattern or anything like that. So just because we've seen it the last 3 months in a row, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to see it again for a 4th month in a row. But with that being said, when we're measuring out these previous moves, we're looking at around a 23% move approximately, or around a 25% move, or this one just here was around a 20% move. So really around 20 to 25% to the upside from the bottom just here from these lows. And right now, if you're measuring from these lows, we're currently up around 6% to the upside. So if we continue higher up towards around 0.08 Bitcoin per Ethereum, then according to the previous 3 months worth of price action, that could be one of the next major price targets for Ethereum versus Bitcoin. But to be on the safer side of this trade, my personal Ethereum versus Bitcoin strategy would actually be to scale my Ethereum back into Bitcoin a little bit before we see a 20% gain. So perhaps when we're at more like around a 15% gain, I would start scaling back a little bit of my Ethereum back into Bitcoin just to secure some of these potential gains. And don't forget to follow me over on my Twitter to get these extra updates in real time as they're happening. And the link to my Twitter is in the description down below for those of you that want to stay up to date at all times. And if you enjoyed this video or got something valuable out of this video, be sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this one. As always, I really do appreciate all of your support in the channel at the moment. I can't thank you guys enough. The Cryptoworld channel is on the road to 100k subscribers, and with all of your help, I reckon we could hit that before the end of this year. But anyway, that's really everything I have to say for this video. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.